Hi, welcome to another episode of Double J's List. When you get a chance, please like and subscribe. Keep things going here. Really appreciate it. Anyway, I'd just like to talk about my car situation again, because I like to do that. I almost sold my car to Carvana. And when I say my car, I'm referring specifically to the Jetta Sportwagen behind. I was on the Mark 6 Jetta Sportwagen group on Facebook and the TDI group on Facebook. And it appeared that people were selling their cars to Carvana and getting a lot of money for them. So I decided to give it a try and see what they would offer me. It's really easy. Go on there. You just type in your license plate number and you answer a couple questions about the car and you get some information back. They offered me $13,300 for my car, which is quite good, considering that I paid $14,000 for it 2 years ago. So that's only a $700 loss over 2 years. It's actually extraordinarily good. But that's not factoring in taxes and maintenance and things like that I've done on the car since. So, still better than what most people do in a 2-year period on a car. So, this got me thinking about different choices. You already saw my video, hopefully, about the Chevy Bolt, and I thought, well, wouldn't that be perfect to have a Chevy Bolt to commute back and forth to work in, and the Land Cruiser to go on bad weather days and when I want to pick up things and do that kind of thing. It's just kind of yin and yang, fuel efficient and green versus the absolute opposite of that. I think I hit 13.6 miles per gallon on the last tankful on the Land Cruiser. But anyway. And I also had another thought to what would happen if I took the money from the Jetta Sportwagen and then combined it with possible proceeds from the sale of the Land Cruiser. I could use that as a down payment towards one car that does it all. And the one car I can come up with that does it all for me would be the Subaru WRX. I got really into the idea. I did a ton of research on them. I decided that the ideal WRX for me would be a 2019 or up, because in 18 there was a facelift that I like, and then in 19 they added Apple CarPlay and I believe Android Auto. I don't really know. I don't care. I like my Apple stuff. Anyway, but I don't really have any interest in installing an aftermarket stereo. I did a little research on that, and by the time you pay for the interfaces and things like that, it's kind of expensive. It's a lot of work, and it's just not the same as OEM, in my opinion. I like a car to work the way that it was originally intended to work. So 2019 or up, really would like a premium that has the performance package with the Recaro seats. They really hold their value quite well. But I also explored the idea of going down to the base trim level too. Just to get the idea out of my system, I went to the local Subaru dealership where they had a used 2018 in stock, and I took it for a test drive just to see if I really liked it or not. And I came away enjoying the way it drove. It had some really strange quirks and odd things about it that I actually really liked, that some people might not like. I thought the clutch was a little weird, but it gave the car character. I liked the way the power was delivered. It was the car really, really liked to rev. The turbo boost was there, but it wasn't all in your face down low like a lot of these modern turbos are. You had to wind it up a little bit to get it to do its thing, which was, it made it really, really fun to drive. Thought it handled pretty well. I really liked the steering. It felt pretty good. Overall, it basically does everything that I want a car to do. I really wish it was a hatchback, but every WRX owner says that from 2015 and up. They got rid of the hatchback. So I don't want to beat that down. But anyway, unfortunately, my local dealership, they really charge a premium over other dealerships all around the country for WRXs for some reason. Everything in Western New York, for some reason, used cars command a premium that other areas of the country don't seem to command. And it seems especially true on Subarus. So I drove it, and I thought I was going to do something like that along the lines. I probably wasn't going to buy a local one just because there's more money than what it really should have been compared to other dealerships around the country. So I started shopping Carvana, and I found a couple that I liked there too. I also explored the idea of purchasing a brand new base trim level because it seems like there's a really huge jump in price when you go from the base trim to the premium trim. And all you get when you go to the premium trim is the sunroof, the same seats, but they're heated, and you go to 18-inch wheels instead of 17-inch wheels. Might be missing something else, but those are like the major things. So it doesn't really command the multi-$1,000 difference, in my opinion. I think you get a little bit. You also get a nicer looking radio too, with a slightly bigger screen, but I don't even really think it makes that much of a difference. But anyway, I'm glad I sat back and pondered for a little bit, and the local one wasn't all that great of a deal because I didn't make a decision. And I think I'm going to wind up staying with my current fleet. The offer that Carvana makes you, I think, is good for like 10 days or something like that. And the 10 days expired, and then I went on again, and it went down a few $100, down to like $12,700 or something like that. I think it might be a good idea for me to stay with my Volkswagen. If history serves correct, diesel Volkswagen station wagons always seem to hold value better than just about any other Volkswagen product out there. Going back throughout the years, the B4 Passat station wagons always held their value quite well, and after that, the next Volkswagen station wagon diesel was the Mark IV Jetta TDI. They always hold their value really well. Then the B5.5 Passat came out, also always held its value fairly well. So, I think I'm going to stick with it. I might continue to monitor the values of these cars, and let's see if it goes up again. Might be worth exploring. But we'll take a look. That, and I was driving the Land Cruiser around, and I still really like that car. I really like my Jetta too. They're both fantastic cars. Makes it really hard for me to say goodbye to them. Right now. But anyway, let me know what you think. Make some comments on my thought process. Let me hear your thought process on this. Like and subscribe, please. And thank you for watching.